Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for the Lancashire Hotpots virtual pub quiz? And here's your quizmaster, Dickie Ticker.
It's Monday night, cockers. Welcome along to the Lancashire Hotpots virtual pub quiz. Thanks very much for joining us. I'm Dickie. I'm your quizmaster. I'm in control of the questions for this Monday night. It'd be great if you could join me. You're going to need 4 things. You're going to need a pen, paper. You're going to need a drink to drink and some nibbles to eat. If you're playing along tonight, stick your name in the box below. If there's a couple of you, stick your team name in there, and you can even at your friends and colleagues, depending on which social network that you're currently watching this on, and maybe get them to join in with you too. Now, while you do all that, I'm going to speak to some very handsome young men who are up for quizzing tonight. The first one is Bernard. Bernard, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hiya. My name's Bernard. And I'm from Lancashire!
Yes, he certainly is. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, Bernard.
That's all right. I'm really smiley.
Ah, you are. But that's because you're looking forward to the quiz, as so many hot potters do of a Monday night.
I'm also looking forward to my drinks and nibbles.
Go on, crack on, son.
I don't want to brag, but mine's bigger than yours.
Oh, it's huge. It's massive.
He's got a bomber.
Is that one of those that you bought down the shop that had like a multi-buy deal on that wasn't actually that good? Like 90 quid for 6 or something.
Yeah. But and I've got 2 nibbles because I want to prove a point. So let's go with number 1, a classic Transformer snack.
Classic.
Nice.
Yeah. Spicy, the baked, not fried. That's quite a big bag, quite as big as your head. Right? But I was shocked that there's only 30 grams. And I thought, hold on a minute. And I saw something else that caught my eye. So I've got some pom sticks, salt and vinegar. 85 grams in that little bag.
Wow.
Wait.
85 grams. So, Transformer Snacks and Golden Wonder, need to up your game, kids. Hashtag crack the bag.
Are they the really thin ones?
You better believe it, baby!
Yeah.
The ones I used to eat 80 grams of them. Have you eaten them?
85 grams.
It's a singular piece every time.
And you're not a big...
Because of the quiz, you know what the Transformer Snacks bag is made up of? Because you know the gas inside because of the quiz, don't you?
That's right.
Or was that one of the ones you didn't turn up to?
It was
Nitrogen, in case you're wondering.
It was methane. Oh, is that later?
Wouldn't it be good to have, at the end of the year, to have like a quiz of the quiz to see how many questions people remembered?
Yeah.
That might be good, though. That might be... Because like you have Channel 4 does like a big quiz of the year. So, it'd be good to see how many facts people have absorbed. I do apologise, again, once again, for Stewie the Wonder Cat, who's... Go on, I'll do me Super Mario. It's a me! The Mario! King of improv. Right, cheers for that, Bernard. You tuck into your chipsticks while I speak to Bob. Bob, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, everybody. It's Bob Riggles here, and I'm from Lancashire.
Yeah! Good lad.
I was going to mention the weather then, but because we do this definitely live,
Definitely.
maybe there will be a difference in the weather. So I'm not going to... Let's forget about the weather.
No, go with this one, Bob. Oh, what about the weather?
Oh, this weather we're having, eh?
Oof.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Isn't it just?
On a Monday.
It is, yeah. Well, this is it, yeah. But whatever the weather, I've got drinks and I've got nibbles. And I've had this can in my fridge for a number of weeks now. And I don't know what I've been saving it for, but I've just not really got round. I've been saving it for a quiz, but for some reason I've not had it. It's one of those matte cans, one of those kind of rough cans. It's North Brewing Company, Cosmonauts. IPA 6%, and it's one of those numbers. It's a perfect colour for me. Nice. Yeah,
Nice.
You'll enjoy that.
It's very nice, and it's because it's been chilling for a number of weeks. It's delicious.
And what have you got to soak that up?
Well, I've finished them. I've got some dry roasted peanuts from the bar, and they've gone.
For
all you Bernard gram fact lovers, there's 50 grams in them.
Wow. And look at the
Decent
size
weight.
of the bag.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
See, now
Not much
that's the
in there.
appropriate size for a small grammage.
Depot.
Okay, cheers for that, Bob. You took into your IPA while I go and speak to Kenny. Kenny, what's your name and where you calling from?
I do, cockers. Kenny Body here, and I'm from Lancashire.
Right, regale us with your food and your drink, KB.
I've kept it basic this week. I've gone for, finally, I'm a bit behind you guys on this one, but I finally picked up an anti-establishment IPA.
Oh, from the Aldoids.
Yeah, but so on the uptake. I know you guys have had them in previous weeks, but yeah, finally got one, so going to see what that's like.
Is this your first time? Is this the first time you've had one?
Yeah.
Hashtag crack the cow.
What are your thoughts?
Similar, but it's a little bit less rounded. Seems a little bit, not harsh, but I don't know, maybe malty. That's my first thoughts. That's all right, though, isn't it?
It is all right, but it's just that final 3%.
Yeah, it's not quite as fruity and rounded, and it's not bad. It's all right.
Not that much cheaper either, is it? Really? I think with the cans.
It's worth paying that little bit extra.
I would suggest you have, another 6 or 7 of those just to make sure.
Yeah, it's the only way to be sure, isn't it? Let it say, have 10.
And to soak up the anti-establishment,
I have just found in the kitchen some Cheetos footballs cheesy flavour.
Oh, I have seen those, but I've never indulged. Take us through. Take us through.
Yeah, they're not bad. So, yeah, the little...
How big are the balls?
They're not as big as I thought they'd be. We've got little football-y patterns on.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
definitely a pattern.
Oh,
They individually painted on with soy sauce.
Yeah, by hand.
Are they cheesy?
Yeah, cheesy. Not overly cheesy, but just enough.
Okay.
How would you describe something that's spherical? How spherical is it? Do you think you could play table football with your fingers?
Bit bumpy, but it'd make it more interesting, wouldn't it? So I guess why Bob's done the weather, I should do the football. So, what about that football at the weekend?
Decisions.
That Arsenal, they're always trying to play it in the nets. Always trying to pass it in the nets.
Yeah.
Those couple of offsides were just unreal.
Can you do us all a favour and cut through it all and tell us about the grammage?
The grammage, it's a big bag. I mean,
I've seen the numbers there on the back.
Yeah, she's 130 grams.
Whoa!
Decent size.
I've got myself a little bowl though.
Very
Don't want to get
dainty.
too carried away.
Okay, right. I shall leave you to tickle your balls while I speak to the last member of the Hotpots for tonight. It's Dr. Ron. Ron, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, Hot Potters. My name is Dr. Ron Seal, and I'm from Lancashire.
Yay!
Yes, he is.
Now, are you like many of us who've already finished their either beer or snacks for tonight, or do you have it all still to play for, Ron?
Well, because I was the biggest loser last week, I think I'm the biggest winner with grammage this week, and I've already done mine. And I've done 180 grams of the McCoy's Muchos.
Oh, yeah. Single-handed?
Single-handedly. Look, here. Hashtag smashed the bag.
That's a very good hashtag.
There you go.
You won't be wanting any Monday night tea.
Don't be soft. I'll be having me tea, don't worry. Well, she cooks it for me, but never mind. We're not going to go there.
Surely, though, this time of the quiz after 7, you've already had your tea.
Yeah, but with me being a registered doctor, I don't clock off till 6:30.
Oh, right.
Yeah, works like.
So you're going to
just as a disclaimer, please don't send any of your medical problems to me because the certificate I've got is written over an old swimming certificate. So please refrain. Thank you.
And you're going to need a lot of booze to soak up your muchos. Are you still on the Rona?
I'm still on the Rona because I'm a creature of habit, and it's actually going down really well. And it's only £7. Get yourself down to the old Tesco's, £7, 10 cans, bang. You can't grumble at that.
Absolutely wonderful. Right, I'll leave you with the Rona Ron while I just say to everybody that there's going to be 10 questions. There's a couple of new categories this week, just to keep everybody on their toes. If you're playing along at home, don't put your answers in the feed, as it were. Just keep them on your sheet and everything will be absolutely fantastic. Hot Pots, are you ready?
Never.
Yes.
Hot Potters at home, you lot, are you ready?
I can't hear you.
Well, let's get quizzing.
Yes.
Question number 1. It's an easy one this week. I've made this too easy this week again.
Margaret Thatcher. No.
Which is music, of course. Which ABBA song contains the line, "It's a rich man's world"? So, which ABBA song contains the line, "It's a rich man's world"?
Easy if you know them.
Too easy one, that one. Too easy.
Lulling into a false sense of security.
Perhaps. Question number 2 might be easy, might be hard. It's our films question. There's been many Batman films, and many people have played the Batmans, Robert Pattinson being the next one to play it. But who played Batman in the 1997 film Batman and Robin? So Batmen come and Batmen go, but who played Batman in the 1997 film Batman and Robin?
I kind of dipped out of it there, I think. I don't think I watched.
Well, you either know it or you don't.
Yeah.
I saw someone suggest that person, who I think it might be, was the best Batman, and I just said no.
Are you friends? Are you friends with them still, Kenny? Or?
It was someone online, and I didn't know them. I just came across it on a tweet, and someone said that this person was the best Batman, and it was just like, he's not even in the top 3.
Block.
Was that the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it?
No, you can't have any clues.
No clues.
No clues. You can't have any clues like the Batman who was in that film was also in Heat.
Question number 3 is egg sausage, chips and beans, and it's chips this week. And one of these famous people served fish and chips at their wedding breakfast. But who was it? Was it A, Wayne Rooney, B, Ronan Keating, or C, Dermot O'Leary? What do you reckon? Use your skill and judgment to assess those 3 people. Which one of them do you think might have served fish and chips at their wedding? A, Wayne Rooney, B, Ronan Keating, or C, Dermot O'Leary?
We had fish and chips at our wedding, didn't we?
Did you say at the wedding or at the wedding breakfast? Did you say breakfast first, or am I mad?
The wedding breakfast is that's the meal at the wedding. That's its proper terminology. So yes, as Bob said, Bob had fish and chips at his wedding. So what you've got to think is, which one of those 3 celebrities is most like Bob Riggles?
I'm going to stick with my first answer, even though it's wrong.
Okay. No, you don't know.
I do.
You've got a 1 in 3 chance.
1 in 10. 3.
Question number 4, bitter lager, cider, ale and stout. And this week it's stout. And I want to know which country consumes the most Guinness. Is it A, Ireland, B, the United Kingdom, or C, Nigeria?
Ooh.
Those are your 3 choices. Which of those 3 countries drinks the most Guinness? A, the United Kingdom. A, Ireland, B, the United Kingdom, or C, Nigeria. I was trying to read back the potential answers then off the top of my head. That just goes to show, always look at the script, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 5 this week is shop mobility scooter, and it's a question about Scooter, the German techno band. Now, Scooter have released many unusually titled singles over the many decades that they've been churning out the hits. Which one of the 3 following titles isn't a Scooter single and it's something that I've just made up? Here we go. A, the question is, what is the question? B, David doesn't eat. Or C, Cats and Dogs Reunited. 2 of them are true. 1 of them is false. God bless him.
Yeah.
God bless Mr. Baxter and all his musical chums. So which one of these isn't a Scooter single? A, the question is, what is the question? B, David doesn't eat. Or C, Cats and Dogs Reunited. I mean, if only we had song titles like that, basically, we'd be international superstars.
We'd be a question on Scooter's pub quiz.
Yes.
That they're called on a Monday.
Yes.
Well, what we should do is, whichever one of those is the right answer, the one that you've made up.
Moped should do it, yes.
Yeah.
Moped could come out of retirement.
I've still got the tracksuit.
Speaking of international superstars, question 6 is the Lancashire Hotpots. And our album, Not Like the 80s, contains a song about Bernard's PIN number, which he keeps forgetting. What is that 4-digit PIN number? Potentially an easy one, that one.
Easy, that one.
Yeah.
And it is actually my PIN number, so if I get that one wrong, I'm going to have trouble at the cash machine.
So Not Like the 80s contains a song about Bernard forgetting his PIN number. So immortalising it in song so he can actually remember, as if he'd remember the lyrics. But what is that 4-digit PIN number and the name of the song?
I think everybody should get that one, not just the Hotpotters, but at home, because the whole song is about remembering the number. So
The chorus, the hooky chorus is the number, isn't it?
it's in my head now.
What if you've actually never heard it? What? Can you give me a clue as to what? Just one number?
Between 0 and 9.
Right, okay. Thanks, Bernie.
Question number 7 is We Love the North.
Ooh.
Of course we do. And Preston Guild is a celebration of the city of Preston. Now, if the last Preston Guild was 2012, when is the next one? So Preston Guild is an event which is a celebration of the city of Preston and everything Prestonian. So if the last one was 2012, what I want to know is when is the next one?
No options, just when is it?
No options. You either know it or you don't. Well, the thing is, if you're in and around Preston, you're just going to go, oh, this is so easy. Question number 8 is everyone loves a Bernard, except nobody loves a Bernard these days because everyone loves a Bob this week.
Hey!
Oh,
And this week's Bob is reggae chap Bob Marley. And I want to know how...
Did you just refer to Bob Marley as the reggae chap?
The reggae chap, yes. I want to know how many UK number 1 singles Bob Marley and the Wailers had.
Is it?
Wait,
No options.
No options. You either know it or you don't. Have a guess. How many number 1 hit singles did Bob Marley and the Wailers have?
What, hit singles?
Sorry,
Number 1.
Sorry, number 1s.
Ones, okay.
Might edit that bit out. How many number 1s did Bob Marley and the Wailers have?
Were.
In the United Kingdom of the United Kingdom
Great
of...
Britain's of the Kingdoms of the United.
Of the England and all the other countries together, combined, at the time of recording. Question number 9 is television. And which famous actor provided the voice for Sideshow Bob in The Simpsons?
I spell it, but...
No options again.
You either know it or you don't. It's very, very easy, that one.
Yeah, I know who it is, but I don't know how to spell it.
You can spell it any which way you like. Kenny, which famous actor provided the voice for Sideshow Bob in The Simpsons? And I can't believe we're at the end of our questions. Question number 10 is potluck. And tonight, I'm saying to you, Matt Osman, the bassist in the indie band Suede, is the brother of Richard Osman, quizmaster in the TV show Pointless. Is that true or is that false?
Ooh.
The bassist of the indie band Suede, Matt Osman, is the brother of Richard Osman, the bloke off of the Pointless. Is that true or is that false? Those are your 10 questions for this Monday evening. How did you do, ladies and gentlemen? How did you do? I think it's about time we had a little bit of a drink together.
Half-time oranges, half-time.
But yeah, some of you might be under more lockdown. It doesn't matter. We'll get through this because, let's face it, we've got the cans.
What have you got? What are you on, Dickie? What you got?
Well, from last Saturday's Rider, I stashed away a mistletoe mafia. Very nice. Just for... And I was going to have these for a constant corner, but I've just ate them instead. I've got a big bag. Thanks. I've got a big bag of Lotto peanuts, which are a snack coup pasta de Aharid, and they're peanutty corn puffs.
Oh dear.
And,
no thanks.
It's corn snacks and peanut butter.
No.
In the one.
Oh, peanut butter.
Well, yeah, it's crushed up peanuts, so it tastes like peanut butter. If you can imagine a Reese's Pieces, like the peanut in it, but in a corn snack.
I'd rather stay with drinking my pom sticks. Thank you.
I finished my little bowl of footballs by question 4.
Have you not replenished the bowl?
I've not, no. Like Ron, I've not quite had my tea yet. I'm running a bit late with it today, so I don't want to spoil my tea with too many balls in my mouth.
That doesn't stop you any other Saturday, Monday. Hey, thank you.
And relax.
Okay. Now that's the excitement over and done with. Should we get round to some answers?
Yeah. Let's get the disappointment over with.
Okay, let's start with our music. Right? I'm sure we might have said that, maybe, at this time last week, and look how last week turned out.
Well, indeed, yeah.
So question number 1 was all about music, and I said there's an ABBA song which says, contains the words, "It's a rich man's world," but which ABBA song is that, Bernard?
I've put money to power of 3.
Money, 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 according to you. Bob?
Yeah, I put pounds, money, money, money.
I like the symbolism that you're throwing me tonight. Kenny?
Money times 3.
Money, hey, and finally Ron?
Well, it's money, 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 which equates to the monies.
Hey, and you're all right, you're all off the mark. Yay. It is money, money, money.
We're all the money.
We're going to all the money.
When you coming in here?
Question number 2.
Numbers, snap, snap. I've got 2 dogs in a bag.
Question number 2 is filmed, and I wanted to know who played Batman in the 1997 Batman and Robin. Bernard might... Sorry, Ron, you're still...
Sorry, I'm chuckling. Yeah, it's just Bernard's voice. I can't see him, you see. He's the only one that has it on my screen. Now I can see him, yeah. I can just hear it. It's just him chattering.
Come in here. You thought you need the number, snap, snap. I've got 2 dogs on anyway. My son does the poo in a bag. I'm out.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, who played Batman in the 1997 Batman and Robin? Bernard?
Not a clue. Bruce Willis.
Okay, that's a fair enough guess. You know, it could happen. Anything could happen in showbiz and Hollywood these days. Bob?
He's had a vest on. Why wouldn't he have the Batman outfit on? I don't know.
Yeah.
Bob?
I reckon he'd make a good Batman.
Yeah, he probably would actually.
Yeah.
But what you're saying is he hasn't.
Yeah, well, saying he hasn't.
We'll find out.
Basically. Spoilers, but yeah, he no.
Go on, Bob.
Yeah, I think it's the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger in, isn't it? I put George Clooney. He had a go, didn't he?
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Cheers for that, Kenny.
Yeah, George. He's not the best Batman. Whoever, I can't remember who said it on Twitter, but whoever said it, he had a good crack at it, but and it wasn't a very good Batman film either.
Ron.
The Clooneys.
Okay, and it was indeed George Clooney.
Wouldn't have guessed that in a million years.
He was still quite famous though at the time.
Yeah, was he either side of Val Kilmer and Christian Bale?
Yeah,
I think it was.
Isn't it sandwiched in between those two?
yeah.
I was too busy
They
listening to the
reinvented
Foo Fighters.
it after the George
Yeah,
Clooney.
Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killed the franchise.
But allowing it to come back bigger and better though, Ron.
Indeed.
So maybe that's what it needed. Question number 3. Egg, sausage, chips and beans and chips. And I said, which one of these 3 celebrities had fish and chips at their wedding? Was it A, Wayne Rooney, B, Ronan Keating, or C, Dermot O'Leary? Bernard?
I went for the stereotype, not Chavty. I went for Irish. I went for the potato. I went Keating.
Oh, Keating, potato lover, Mr. Keating. Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah, although Wayne Rooney perhaps is a bit rough and ready, he probably does like his chips. Colleen probably organised most of the wedding, and she probably didn't want chips and that kind. So I eliminated that. So it was either the other two. But yeah, a similar thing to Bernard, potatoes and that. Ronan Keating's.
Okay, Kenny.
When you were reading the answer and you said Wayne Rooney, I thought, yeah, it's got to be Wayne Rooney. But then when you said Dermot O'Leary, I thought it's a bit of a cheeky chappy, and it might be something cheeky chappy might do. But I did what we always say and went with my first answer and went with Northern Wayne Rooney, because it's a Northern thing, isn't it, really? I know it. The whole of the UK likes fish and chips, but the North does it best.
Okay, finally, Ron.
Well, I was thinking, like, you know, at a wedding, what would elderly people like at a wedding? And elderly people would like something familiar, like fish and chips. And if it's looking at elderly people, then that's catering for all of his ex-girlfriends. And I went for Wayne Rooney.
The correct answer is Wayne Rooney. It's a good job,
Like
Kenny.
picture.
Yeah, it's a good job Kenny went with his first answer.
Yeah, I've been kicking myself.
A Clooney and a Rooney. Let's see what's going to be thrown up next. Question 4 was bitter lager, cider, ale and stout. And I said, which country consumes the most Guinness? A, Ireland, B, the United Kingdom, or C, Nigeria? Bernard?
Yeah, obvious this one. Nigeria.
Okay, short and sweet. Bob?
I thought the obvious answer might be Ireland, so I kind of got rid of that. Nigeria, they probably do. Guinness is everywhere, isn't it? But I put Britain.
Okay, cheers for that. Kenny?
I didn't know whether you'd put Nigeria in to trick us or whether it was the actual answer.
Yeah.
So I just went down the middle and went with one of my favourite Scooter songs that wasn't one of the options for the next question. Back in the UK!
Back in the UK. Ron?
Well, I went with this idea that when you read the questions back again, the A, B and C, you said UK instead of Ireland, and I went with maybe that's in his head and he's given us the answer, so I went with the UK.
Okay, here we go. In third place, third most popular country for drinking the Guinness is Ireland.
Ooh.
Believe it or not, it's
Wow.
second place is Nigeria.
Yeah.
So top of the shop, the country that drinks the most Guinness is the United Kingdom. Just goes to show we love our Guinness here in the UK.
Well, Britain, that's the same thing, isn't it?
No.
In a way.
Oh,
No,
don't
Yeah,
start.
but you might. If you say that's the same thing.
Yeah.
In terms
get
of
some
quiz,
complaints.
in terms of answers for the quiz.
We knew what he meant. We didn't
Yeah,
play,
yeah,
we can let him have that.
We will.
Even though it
It's
wasn't
not
one of
the
the
same
options
thing
that Dickie said.
technically.
Yeah,
It's not
technically wasn't one of the
technically the same
answers. Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
in the spirit of the quiz,
If it's on the card.
Take a little bit more care.
it's not on the card.
Right. It's not on the
Because
card.
we're all loose now on this. The Monday evening. You know what I mean?
So question 5 was Shop Mobility Scooter, and a question about scooter and their fantastic track titles. Which one of these isn't a scooter single? A, the question is, what is the question? B, David doesn't eat. C, cats and dogs reunited. Bernard, what do you think? You've impersonated H.P. Baxter a few times in your life.
Yeah, I love the scooters. Yes, I love those boys. The first one, the question is, what is the question, is a thing. The second one, I believe, refers to Sheffield Dave. So I didn't get that. And believe it or not, on Saturday, I went to the cinemas with little Bernadette and watched Cats and Dogs Paws United. So I've gone for Cats and Dogs Reunited for several reasons. One, because it's the right answer, and two, because I went to the cinemas on Saturday.
Was it any good?
No.
Bob.
Yes, I remember the question is well, the one about the question. I remember that one. Couldn't choose between the other two, so I just put David doesn't eat.
Okay, thank you for that, Kenny.
Yeah, as with the others, question. That's definitely scooters. I don't think it was that long ago either. Don't know between David and cats. And because there's a tale as we speak, just going around the screen, I thought cats and dogs sounds too crazy even for scooter.
Okay, and finally, Ron.
I just like the title. David doesn't eat it. However, that.
The question is, what is the question? As we know, is a scooter single. David doesn't eat is a scooter single as well. Ooh. So the correct answer is Cats and Dogs Reunited. I must have seen that when I went to the pictures to watch Tenet last week. I must have been subtly influenced by the Cats and Dogs thing. Was it on a scale of 1 to 10, Bernard? How bad was it?
I fell asleep twice.
Well, there you go. You know, a chance to get your head down.
The best bit were at end, you know, when credits are going up, and they showed loads of people in green gloves holding like fake paws and rubbing up animals' faces. You know, like how they did the things, the effects. Yeah. That were best bit.
Okay. So there you go. Maybe worth it for the end. Question 6 was Lancashire Hotpots. And I said, on Nat Like the 80s, there's a song about Bernard's PIN number. What is that number, Bernard? I'm sure you might know it.
Yeah, I've used it twice today. 6784.
Bob.
6784. Oh.
Kenny.
6784.
And Ron.
Well, we all know that I'm wrong. It's 1981.
So the answer is 6784. So let me get this, Ron. You've only got one Lancashire Hotpots album, which is Not Like the 80s, and you've never listened to it.
No, I only listen to the song that you tell me to learn.
Right. Okay. I know. Right. Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm joking. I am joking. I've heard that song, but I've not heard it for ages, and for the life of me, I just can't remember. So I had to take a punt. Yeah.
Okay. Honesty is the best policy.
It's actually my favourite album, that one, actually.
Of the ones that you've got.
My favourite album. The others are rubbish.
Well, this we know. Question 7 was Wheel of the North, and I was talking about Preston Guild, and I said, if the last Preston Guild was 2012, when is the next one? Bernard, give me a year.
I will, and I don't know the answer, but my mum and dad used to say when I was growing up, every other Preston Guild. that'll happen, every other Preston Guild. So I went big. I went every 4 years. I went 2016 if it was 2012.
What? So that's
because it's
in the past and it's the next one. And
you said 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when the next one is going to be. And that's in the past.
Well, yeah, but if it was in 2012, the next one was in 2016. And the next one after that will be in 2020. And the next one after that will be in 2024.
The question was the last one. The last one that has happened is 2012. When's
the next one going to be?
I don't know whether...
I thought it was like a maths question.
Right, yeah,
Whether
yeah.
he didn't hear the question, or whether that massive bottle of punk is outside.
I just thought it was like a maths question, like Billy's got 3 apples and 3 packs of Transformer snacks. How many Transformer snacks does Billy have left after he's thrown the apples out the window?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bob.
It's a good guess.
It's a good guess. Yes, but it's potentially.
I showed you me working out, so that's the main thing.
You have.
Yeah.
Well done to
But
that.
I kind of visited those working outs by going, could it be every 4 years, leap years and stuff? Then realising, we're in 2020 now, so one wouldn't have happened. Every 5 years, I went big. I went every 10 years, and the next one's going to be in 2022.
Okay, thank you for that, Bob. Kenny?
Yeah, I did the math and thought, well, it's 2012, next one, it's got to be at least 8 years. But we're getting towards the end, and plus there's nothing going to happen for this year or next year because of the Rona. So Bob and I went 10 years, 2022.
Okay, and finally, Ron?
I put 2028.
The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, is 2032. Preston Guild is once every 20 years.
That makes more sense why my mum and dad would say that.
Yeah, the correct phrase is once every Preston Guild. It's like, for example, Bob buys a round once every Preston Guild.
Hey!
He doesn't know it. He buys around all the time on the band card.
On the band card, yes.
What was that? I won't mention that night in Newcastle, shall I not? Where Dickie was doing the account 6 months later. Why is there a bottle of champagne on this?
You swore you'd never mention it again.
Yes,
especially now, in front of a lot of people.
On a Monday night.
Yes.
I'm still smarter than that. Anyway, question 8 is everyone loves a Bob. And we're talking Bob Marley, and I want to know how many UK number 1 singles Bob Marley and the Wailers, or Bob Marley on his own, have had. Bernard?
Yeah, you can count them up, but you need 2 hands to make a massive 0.
Okay, Bob?
I went that way as well. I said 0 just because I don't remember them being in any lists, or I don't think I had a number 1.
Kenny?
I misheard the question and thought you said how many singles did he have? And I thought that was a very random question, but now I see that I misheard it. I've crossed out my original answer and put something a bit smaller. I originally put 30, and now I've changed it to 3.
Okay, no, that's fine. And Ron?
I'm going for 1.
The correct answer is none. He's never had any number 1 hit singles in the UK. The closest he's got is when he did The Sun Is Shining in 1999, which was obviously a remix, but it got to number 3. Obviously, his best of compilation Legend has sold millions upon millions of copies, but as a singles artist, he's never done the business.
Yeah.
So if you got none there, that was a bit of a tricky-dicky question.
Some big bands don't have number 1 singles, though. Did Zeppelin have a number 1? I don't think they did they?
Oh,
never released a single, though. Zeppelin never released a single.
They did. They released. They always said there was an album plan, but I think A Whole Lot of Love, that was a single, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know whether they released without their consent. So I think there was one that was released without consent, but it didn't get to number 1.
Yeah. That informed my logic as well. So, not all those big classic artists have number 1s. It's
like us.
Number 1.
And question number 9 was TV, and a few people should fare better on this one. Which famous actor provides the voice for Sideshow Bob in The Simpsons? Bernard?
I think I've got this one right. London Grammar.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Bob?
Yeah, I was trying to think about the end titles and people and the names. I remember there's a Hank on there, but the only Hank I could think of was Hank Marvin.
Well, that's it's not beyond the realms of possibility. Kenny?
Yeah, Mr. Fraser himself, KELSEY, probably spelt it wrong because I'm rubbish with spelling and names. Grammar.
And Ron?
Yeah, I don't know if I spelled it right, but I've put KELSEY Grammer.
It's KELSEY Grammer. KELSEYGRAMMER.
Oh, we are.
So if you got Kelsey Grammar, well done to you.
Thank you.
And I wonder how everyone's going to fare on the last question, which is question number 10, our potluck question. And I said that the bassist in Suede, Matt Osman, is the brother of Pointless's Richard Osman. Is that true or is that false, Bernard?
I know Osman's brother's in a band. I'm just wondering whether you've tricked us with the Suede, as I didn't know. But it's definitely he has got a brother that's in a band. So I'll just wait with true.
You plumped for true, Bob.
Nope.
Okay, Kenny.
Won't be true. Bit of a punt, but yeah.
Kenny's gone for true, and finally Ron.
Too ridiculous not to be. I won't be true.
It is true. It's totally true. His brother is the fella off of the Pointless, and Richard once recalled that as a teenager he used to hear Brett Anderson singing upstairs while he was downstairs. Those are your 10 questions for this Monday night. How did you do? Hot Pots and Hot Potters at home, total up your scores. You lot at home, stick your total that you got in tonight in the box below, because that way we can then see what you got, and you can see whether you got more or less than the Hot Pots this week. Right, points have been totaled, questions have been answered. Bernard, what did you get for this week?
Another good week for me, really solid. I found a rich vein of form. Massive 6.
6 on 10, that's pretty good. Bob, what did you get?
I've not been able to repeat the wonderful full score from last week. I got 50% of that, 5 on 10.
Oh, 5 on 10. Now then, Kenny.
Yeah, I didn't do quite as well as last time, but I did manage an 8.
An 8
on
well
10. Played.
Oh, that looks like it's a very strong score for this week. The only one who can possibly interfere with that at all is Dr. Ron. Ron, what did you get?
Kenny, I think you're one step closer to being the overall winner over Bob. 6 on 10.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Ron got 6, so Kenny is the winner of this week's quiz.
Thank you.
Well done to Kenny.
Celebrate with just put my hand in my bag and get a few balls.
Wonderful.
Oh, nice.
Now, I could be wrong, but I think Bob might have been 2 ahead last week, so it may well be that Bob's only 1 ahead. So the neck-to-neck thing, head-to-head of Bob and Kenny is still going strong.
Yeah. The other two need to give us a game, Kenny?
I know.
Never mind. Absolutely wonderful way to start off the week. Thanks very much for joining us this Monday night. You stay safe for the rest of the week. Enjoy yourself, and we'll see you again next Monday night. All right, see you later.
Bye.